MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Drew Smyly gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball from the left side. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92 to 94. Good assortment of breaking pitches. Holds runners really well, has a good pickoff move. A good pitcher. When he's healthy, this is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one.
First pitch, 107.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Tough play for Longoria. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 2.
Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Smyly has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Howie Kendrick. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Yeah. Soto. Leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep to left center field.
Dickerson's going back.
But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Kendrick is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 2. And the last 3 hitters have reached base safely here. You have to wonder whether he's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Grounder down the line at third, and this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Washington leads this one 2-0. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Now in the box, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Donovan Solano.
So in now for San Francisco, Donovan Solano. And check out the recent numbers, clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Here now the 2-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Hit out towards second. One there. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Nationals are out in front here, 2-0. Digging in, Victor Robles. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. A 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
To the plate now, Steven Strasburg. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7.
And now for Washington, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey! Ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2.
Ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Yastrzemski, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First offering on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He carries a .308 batting average. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And he's safe. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Runners are at second and third with one down. In the air now, out to right field. Eaton makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly, as this is now a 2-1 game. So stepping in, Rob Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the one. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Nationals lead it 2-1. Top of the third set to get underway. Juan Soto to the plate now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Looking at his career totals, Soto carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 2-0. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. The 3-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, second base.
So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. So 2 are gone now for Ryan Zimmerman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamilton is under it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hit in. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher, Smyly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Down 21. Two balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And she'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. One strike offering now to Hamilton. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Donovan Solano. He drew a walk his first time up. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the pitch. In there, strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're down 2-1. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes. This one's down to third. Longoria's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hit in the air out to right. Hamilton is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Pitch on the way.
0-1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
2-0 to the Nationals center fielder. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. From the stretch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. In now, Mike Yastrzemski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
1 and 2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder,
Next to bat for the Giants, Alex Dickerson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's down. Ball, that's off the plate.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
Ball
Nope.
3.
3-0.
3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Strasburg comes set. 3-0 on its way. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now first baseman number 9, Brandon.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Nationals 2 and the Giants 1.
Leading off for the Nationals, the pitcher number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Here comes the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Scorched to third. And he gives it the old Olay at third, and he gets right by him into left.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Adam Eaton digging in next. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Two runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. A swing and a ground ball, and this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
Now back, left field.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's Howie Kendrick. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. First and second now, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
On its way is pitch number 75. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tyler Beatty is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The catcher, number 28.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Ready with the 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 out, bases loaded. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So 1 run here on 4 base hits. No errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Giants 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, so digging in now, Evan Longoria earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Now the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
There's the 2-1 home.
Outside, that's the ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Buster Posey will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Buster Posey.
And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it. 2 gone. Billy Hamilton digging in now. No hits to this point.
Hamilton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready for another shot now, Donovan Solano. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Solano, the former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here's the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in now, Wilmer Flores. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Giants leave them loaded. Score holds. It's 3-1. Sam Coonrod takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 65, Sam Coonrod.
Stepping up now, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Dickerson's under it. 1 out.
The center fielder,
Ready once again, Victor Robles. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Coonrod, originally from the state of Missouri. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds. and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1-2. Here it comes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Steven Strasburg, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now here it comes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack, minimize pitches, and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4, and he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Washington, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away. Settling in now, Brandon Belt. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Jondo Gustave is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 74. Yandel.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Eaton. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. One and two now to Adam Eaton.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Slice down the left side, but foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Popped him up. Brantley shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So striding in, Juan Soto. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Howie Kendrick will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and Kendrick has a base hit. throw won't get him.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away.
Nope.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. High pop-up. Solano is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Nationals 3 and the Giants 1. Standing in, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he misses again. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-0 count. The pitch hit out towards second, and a bobble out there by Kendrick. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. Digging in, Rob Brantley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. That's popped up. Turner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Pablo Sandoval will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Pablo Sandoval.
curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Hamilton. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here it comes on 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Goes the other way, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from him.
Now the national skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Daniel Hudson takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Daniel Hudson.
Stepping in, Donovan Solano. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He's in at second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. In there for strike one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Zimmerman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Tyler Rogers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway. Here's Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The pitcher, number 44.
Asdrubal Cabrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Washington, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. He's set, and the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-2. Here it is. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Line towards center field. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nationals leave 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. Roenis Elias is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Roenis Elias.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Now back, center fielder, Alex Dickerson.
In now, Alex Dickerson, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. A couple of walks for him thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Castro into shallow left, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The throw pulls him off the bag. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. Kendrick. On to Zimmerman, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Fouled away.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Popped him up. Castro is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton.
Leading off for Washington, the right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Drops one down here. Beat it out. And Longoria is going to make sure this one stays foul. Misses. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
This is line to left. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
To second for 1 on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1. Wilmer Defoe will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
The 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Next up, 2-2.
Back up the middle. Flores to his left. He's there. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Giants look to celebrate at home next. Michael Taylor remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now playing left field.
Wilmer Defoe will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now it's second base, number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Now at the plate, Rob Brantley, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The catcher, Rob.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2. 2-2.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Hunter Pence will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hunter.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Pence, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
The 1-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
The right fielder, number 00. Billy.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Billy Hamilton. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. In there, no balls and a strike. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Wander Suero takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings. Stepping in now, Donovan Solano, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Still tied 3-3. Danny Jimenez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Ready now, Kurt Suzuki. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Jimenez playing here in his age 26 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Into the corner and slicing foul. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Starlin Castro, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now the pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here it comes.
At the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And now pitch on the way.
Count is 3-2.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
To the plate now, Victor Robles, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Count 2-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Eric Thames will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 9, Eric Thames.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. A ball and a strike. Thames behind 1-2. 1-2. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Brantley finds it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Hunter Strickland comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Hunter Strickland.
Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Wilmer Flores.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is down. And that should do it. The throw into second. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The San Francisco Giants secured their 10th victory of the season. Danny Jimenez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 13 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.